I have high expectations for Sonic Frontiers. Now, as you probably already know if you've been watching my channel for a little while now, is that I'm an optimistic person. I normally expect and hope for the best in any and every scenario, and especially in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. And the game Sonic Frontiers is of course no exception. From the moment they first revealed that first teaser trailer at the Sonic Central over a year ago, I knew that they were going to go in a different direction with this series. This version of Sonic seemed to have a lot more charm and bounce to his step, and in comparison to some of the recent Sonic CGI clips that we've seen for games like Sonic Forces, well, this one seemed a lot more refined, and honestly just a bit more better looking. Not to say the Forces CGI opening or trailer rather was bad, but this just captivated my attention more than that once did way back in 2017. But then as we began to inch closer to that first teaser trailer where we just saw Sonic standing there and saw the vast open land, and it looked pretty empty, I was still telling you guys from that trailer that I still thought this game looked pretty cool and I was excited for it. The only thing that I really wanted to see was the gameplay, knowing that it would be a lot different than what we've seen in the previous years, and actually almost the entirety of Sonic's longevity of being a video game character. He's never done something like this before, so the gameplay would obviously be something we've never seen Sonic do. The first thought was this was going to be an open world Sonic game. And from the moment I came to that conclusion and seen everyone else draw that exact same suspicion, I began to get extremely excited. I love open world video games. Breath of the Wild might be one of my favorites and most played video games of all time. And with that in mind, Sonic is one of my favorite video game characters. So to put Sonic in that same realm as Breath of the Wild for just this one game alone made me ecstatic, and this was something that I really wanted to see. I have made a video in the past talking about what an open world Sonic game would look like, and I don't know how close I was to what we got here with Sonic Frontiers, but I still think that idea kind of holds up pretty well. Either way, moving on, we got the first gameplay trailer of Sonic Frontiers released by IGN. People were disappointed. I was disappointed. I still thought the game overall looked fun, but I don't know if this was the best way to display it. I know there was a lot of problems with people complaining about the marketing and how all sorts of different things should have happened just didn't. Like, personally, I think we should have gotten an overview trailer before we got the gameplay itself, as I've discussed in previous videos, but I'm not going to go on a tangent here about that because that's not what this video is overall going to be about. You see, over the course of time, as the Sonic Frontiers news began to grow and grow, even if it was not by much, I began to get more excited about this game. And even with the information that we have now, I think my expectations are through the roof for this game. There are so many great things that we learned over the course of these past few weeks about Sonic Frontiers that just make me extremely enthusiastic about the overall product. And one of those things being is that the game is going to be the longest we've ever seen in a Sonic video game before. 20 to 30 hours. And let's make a note here that 20 to 30 hours is just beating the game regularly. If you want to take it to the completionist route, it takes about double that time. This is great to me because it just reaffirms once again that how much time and effort and energy overall that they're putting in this game. No matter who you are, you have to admit that this is a pretty ambitious game, especially for the recent years that we've seen from Sonic. I know it's really easy to be pessimistic about this game for a lot of people, especially knowing that Sonic Team is working on the game and they've done stuff like Sonic Forces, Sonic Lost World, etc, but with this game I feel a different level of passion put into it, and for that reason I feel like this game could be much more than what we've seen in the past done with this series. We also know that this game is going back to the serious approach that the Sonic series once had in games like Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2, Unleashed, and so on and so forth, as we also have Ian Flynn writing for the game. And what this tells me immediately is that Sonic Team is listening. Now, I made a whole video talking about what I can expect to see from the story of Sonic Frontiers and how excited I am for that, and if you haven't seen that already, go definitely check that out, but I really want to spend more time talking about why I have such high expectations and go into other areas about the game that make me so ecstatic. If I haven't driven this home enough already, I really love the combat and the overall gameplay of Sonic Frontiers. You see, from what I'm hearing from different sources, it seems like Sonic Frontiers' gameplay design is like an open playground, in which Sonic can run to wherever he wants, whenever he wants. This level of freedom has not really been explored in any other Sonic game before, at least not to this extent. and for that reason, I'm really excited to see what they do with it. Because me personally, I have so many hours on Breath of the Wild because I kept losing myself in the story, in which I kept going off track and doing different side quests throughout the game. And to see that kind of thing happen here with Sonic Frontiers, in which I lose track of the story and focus on doing some small side quests, that's how I know I'm hooked in a video game. And I feel like this game has the potential to be just that good. But here's the thing that I want to say about Sonic Frontiers when I say I have high hopes for the game. Now, just by looking at it, I know that this game is going to be an absolute blast. I know I'm going to have so much fun with it. And that just means to me that I know I'm going to enjoy it. However, I don't know if that means it's going to be this phenomenal game. Do I think it will be? Maybe. Do I hope it is? Absolutely. But at the same time, my expectations are super high for it because I know I'm going to have fun with it. Being able to see Sonic run around in these open fields and complete all sorts of different side quests and challenges and what have you makes me super ecstatic because I want to be able to see if I can do that exact same thing, but better than what I've seen in these trailers so far. If you follow me on Twitter or at least know me on this channel, I get excited over the smallest things. When I saw clips of Sonic just running around in the open field doing almost absolutely nothing except just running around, I got super excited and I quote tweeted a tweet saying this looks super fun to me. And I know that sounds crazy because it's literally just Sonic moving in an open field, but that's the kind of stuff that excites me. It doesn't take a whole lot to excite me, and to see that happen here with Sonic Frontiers, it leaves me with high expectations knowing that at the very least, I'm going to enjoy the game for what it is. As we continue to get more and more information about the game, I continue to learn that it's not really the game that I expected it to be. I was more so expecting it to basically just be a Sonic and Breath of the Wild hybrid, but in this sense, I feel like what we got might have even been better. I believe the game has a total of 4 islands, and from every single trailer we've seen so far, we've only gotten the one, and there looks to be a lot of stuff to do there. And the sheer fact that they kept a lot of Sonic elements and added a whole bunch of new ones, making this feel like a whole new experience, but still yet a Sonic one, excites me because I know that it's not losing that Sonic feel that I long to have in the game, and that many others were hoping the game wouldn't lose when they first saw that teaser with Sonic just standing there. Anyway, a lot of the new elements that the game supplies has me over the moon. Seeing that there's some type of skill tree where I can level up Sonic's running ability, his combat abilities, and all sorts of other things, and even the amount of rings he can carry, just has me extremely excited because this is something that happened in Sonic Unleashed, and as you all know, Sonic Unleashed is a game that I really do like. It may not be my favorite Sonic game, but it's one that I think had a lot of great ideas and would benefit greatly from a remaster, as I said in a previous video. Anyway, the inclusion of a skill tree makes the game much more replayable as I want to continue to level up Sonic as he goes. In a way, it kind of makes it like a grind game. I'm trying to make Sonic as strong as possible, as fast as possible, and able to carry as many rings as possible, just so I'm always well equipped. And for that reason, it will make the replayability that much more fun. I've gone on tangents in previous videos talking about how replayability is a really important feature that Frontiers definitely needs to have and focus on, but to keep it brief, this is really important because recent Sonic games have really been just this kind of game where you pick up and play for a little while, but after that, it's kind of done. You don't really talk about it anymore, you don't really play it, that's the end of it. And games like Team Sonic Racing, well, that is a multiplayer game, and that should have had a pretty long lifespan. But it only lasted just a couple of months, despite the fact that it's a multiplayer online game that really should have developed an ongoing, active community. But instead, the community died out really quick because of the lack of content, and Frontiers seems like it's going to have a lot of content, and with that in mind, the replayability should be pretty high. There should be a lot of people talking about this game even months after its release. So far with the release of the new footage as well as the hands-on feedback, it seems like a lot of people are feeling pretty good about Sonic Frontiers of the people who have played it. And honestly, it leaves me feeling pretty good about it, and that says a lot because I already was feeling good. Hearing some people say that Sonic Frontiers has Game of the Year status, and also better than games like Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which did really well in terms of reviews. Hearing all of this great stuff makes me really excited because this is exactly the direction that the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise needs to go in. For a while, people were saying that the movies were the new standard for Sonic, and it seems like they're actually trying to match what the movies have done. The movies are great, and the games were the only thing that really needed to work on following suit. The TV shows we already knew were phenomenal as well. So if the games could just match that in terms of quality, then Sonic would have easily covered all the bases of what makes a great franchise. Hopefully Sega can deliver. I know that Sonic Frontiers will be a really fun game, but what do you guys think? Do you think Sonic Frontiers will be good? What are your expectations for the game to its entirety? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. And also while you're at it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on on the video if you enjoyed it. I love talking about Sonic Frontiers, and I love just being overall positive about the game. There's a lot of good things that this game has in it, and I cannot wait to play it for the first time. Anyway, now's as good a time as any to shout out my legendary channel members. Thank you all so much for supporting me and my channel and creating the best possible content that I can create. Videos like these would not be possible without you, and I praise the Lord every single day for you awesome people. Thank you all again so very much. If you're interested in becoming a member of my channel, there will be a link in the description down below. But if you want to support me through other means, I have a merch store, and you guys can check out all sorts of Sonicsta swag, whether it be hoodies, t-shirts, hats, you name it, I got it. The link will be in the description for that as well. But anyway, thank you all for watching. This is Sonicsta signing out. Have a super blessed day, y'all.
Why are you playing that trash?